She laughed and said, "You're cute when you're jealous," after I caught her ex leaving our apartment. I said, "Thanks." Then I showed her just how cute I could be. The next week, she wasn't laughing anymore when she discovered. I, 28 male, came home early from work last Tuesday, had a splitting headache, told my boss I needed to leave. Should have called Natalie, 26, to let her know, but honestly just wanted to get home and crash. Key in the door. Weird, it's unlocked. We always lock it. Walked in to see a man putting on his shoes by the door, recognized him immediately. Dominic, her ex, the one who meant nothing and was completely in the past. Me, "What are you doing here?" Freezing. Hey man." Natalie came out of the bedroom, hair messy, wearing my t-shirt, the NASA one I'd been looking for. "Natalie, babe, you're home early." "Yeah." Dominic was just leaving? "Yeah, I was. We were just..." He needed to pick up some old stuff he left here. From our bedroom? Dominic grabbed his jacket and basically ran out. Didn't even tie his shoes properly. I looked at Natalie. She was doing that thing where she bites her lip trying to look innocent. "Old stuff from our bedroom?" Laughing. "Oh my God, are you jealous? That's adorable. Your ex was in our apartment, in our bedroom, while I was at work." "It's not what it looks like. We were just talking about old times. You know how exes are." "No, actually, my exes don't come to my apartment when you're not home." Walking over, touching my face. "You're cute when you're jealous. Thanks." See? No big deal. Dominic's harmless. Ancient history. Right. Ancient history who still has stuff in our bedroom, apparently. "Are you gonna be weird about this?" It was nothing. I'm not being weird. Just processing. She kissed my cheek, skipped off to shower, started singing. Actually singing. Like I hadn't just caught her ex leaving our apartment while she was in her underwear and my shirt. I sat on the couch, thinking. She'd laughed, made it seem like I was overreacting, called me cute for being jealous. Okay, let's be cute then. First things first, our apartment. We'd moved in together 6 months ago. The lease? Only in my name. She'd had credit issues, so I'd signed solo with the understanding she'd be added later. Never happened. Rent? I paid directly. She'd transfer me her half. Well, supposed to. Usually it was, "I'll get you next month, babe," and next month never came. I'd been covering about 80% of our expenses, pulled out my laptop, started documenting. Banking apps, Venmo history, expense spreadsheets. Amazing how clear the pattern was when you actually looked. That night, she acted like nothing happened. Made dinner, frozen pizza, cuddled on the couch, went to bed early. I stayed up, planning. Wednesday morning, she left for work at her marketing job. I called in sick again, time to investigate. Started with our bedroom, found a men's watch in her nightstand. Not mine, expensive looking, engraved, "Forever yours, D." Interesting. Her iPad was on the dresser. We knew each other's passcodes. Trust, right? Opened her messages. Thread with Dominic went back months. Not just friendly catching up, late night texts, photos, meeting up when I was at work or out with friends. The messages from yesterday. "Dominic, coast clear? He's at work till 6. Be there in 10. Cool. Took photos of everything with my phone, evidence gathered. But here's where it gets interesting. Scrolling through her photos, found something else. Screenshots of apartment listings, recent ones, places she was looking at. With Dominic. One message to her friend Piper. "Once I save enough, D and I are getting our own place. Just need to figure out how to break it to Kevin without drama. He's so sensitive, lol." Kevin. That's me. The sensitive one who pays most of the rent while she saves to move in with her ex. Alright, she wants to see cute jealousy? Let's give her a show. Thursday I started phase 1. Came home with flowers, big bouquet, her favorite lilies. Natalie, "Oh, what's this for?" Me, "Just wanted to show my amazing girlfriend how much I appreciate her." "Ah, babe. See, this is why we work. You're so sweet." Friday, took her to dinner. Nice place, the kind she always wanted to go to but we couldn't afford. Paid with the money I'd normally set aside for her half of rent. "This is incredible. What's gotten into you?" Me, "Just realized I should show you how I feel more often." She posted about it immediately. Instagram story, Facebook check-in. Best boyfriend ever. Spoiled lucky girl. Saturday was apartment hunting day. Told her I had a surprise. "Natalie, where are we going? Remember how you mentioned wanting a nicer place? I've been looking." Her face went white for a second, then recovered. Oh, really? Yeah, figured if we're taking next steps, should upgrade. Toured 3 apartments, all beautiful, all way above my current budget. At each one, I was enthusiastic, talked about our future, and building a life together. Natalie was sweating, literally sweating. So when would you be looking to move? Me ASAP, maybe next month? Next month? That's so soon. Why wait, unless you have other plans? No, no other plans, just surprised. That night she was on her phone constantly, texting furiously, caught glimpses, Dominic freaking out about our apartment tours, Piper sending panicked messages, perfect. Sunday was the masterpiece, woke her up with breakfast in bed. Me, hey, I've been thinking. Suspicious. About? Me, us. This whole Dominic thing made me realize something. I told you that was nothing. No, I know. It made me realize I haven't been the boyfriend you deserve. I've been taking you for granted. Oh, well, so I made some decisions. Big ones. Pulled out my phone, showed her the first email. I emailed your landlord about adding you to the lease. Figured it's time, right? Made an appointment for Thursday to sign papers. Her face, priceless. You what? And I called that couples therapist your sister recommended. Booked us for next week. Figured we should work on our communication. Therapy? And the best part, I put deposits down on 2 of those apartments. Figured you could pick which one you like better. Both have 2-year leases, but that's good, right? Stability? She looked like she might faint. Natalie, Kevin, this is a lot. Oh, and I told my mom we'd visit next weekend. She's so excited to talk wedding plans. Wedding plans? Well, yeah, we've been together 2 years. Living together. Next step, right? Don't worry, I'm not proposing yet, but good to start planning. I kissed her forehead, went to make coffee. Left her in bed, staring at the ceiling, phone buzzing nonstop. Update 1. The panic Monday through Wednesday was beautiful chaos. Natalie was unraveling. Monday morning, Natalie, about those apartments, maybe we should wait. Why? The market's competitive. We need to move fast. It's just financial stress, and don't worry about money. I've been saving. Even started a joint savings account for us. Already transferred $5,000. Complete lie, but she didn't know that. Joint savings? For our future? Maybe a wedding, honeymoon, kids someday. She excused herself, threw up. Must be something I ate. Sure, Nat, sure. Tuesday, Dominic made a fatal error, showed up while I was home. Doorbell, I answered. There he stood, looking nervous. Dominic, is Natalie here? Dominic? Perfect timing. Come in. I should. Pulling him inside. No, really, I wanted to apologize for last week. Natalie explained everything. She did? Yeah, old friends catching up. Totally get it. Actually, you should join us for dinner sometime. I'm sure my girlfriend would love that. Wouldn't you, babe? Natalie appeared, looking mortified. Natalie. Kevin, what? Was just inviting Dominic to dinner. Maybe Friday? Oh wait, that's when we're signing the lease papers. Saturday? Dominic. Lease papers? For our new place. 2-bedroom den we can convert to a nursery eventually. Dominic looked at Natalie. She looked at the floor. I should go. Already? Hey, did Natalie tell you about the couples therapy? Really bringing us closer together. He left without another word. Wednesday came. The appointment to add her to the lease was Thursday. She was desperate. We need to talk. About? Everything's moving so fast. The apartments, the lease, therapy. I thought you'd be happy. Isn't this what you wanted? Commitment? Yes, yes, but what? She almost said it. Almost admitted everything. Then chickened out. Natalie. Nothing. You're right, this is great. That night, I heard her crying in the bathroom, on the phone with Piper. I don't know what to do. He's gone crazy. 2-year leases, his mom. I can't. No, I haven't told him. Dominic's freaking out. I know I need to tell him, but... Update 2. The execution Thursday morning. Lease signing day. I woke up early, made breakfast, hummed while cooking. Natalie dragged herself to the kitchen, looking rough. No sleep, clearly. Me, big day. Excited? Now, Kevin, I need to tell you something. After breakfast. We don't want to be late. No, now, I can't do this. Can't do what? Any of it. The lease, the apartment, the therapy. I can't. Why not? She took a deep breath. Here it comes. Because I've been seeing Dominic. What? When? For a few months. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to happen. So when he was here Tuesday, we've been meeting up when you're at work. I'm so sorry. Wow, I need a minute. Went to the bedroom, came back with a box, set it on the table. Is this his? The watch. She stared at it. How did you? Found it yesterday. Was going to ask you about it. Pulled out my phone, showed her the photos of her messages. These are interesting too. You went through my iPad? You've been cheating for months, planning to move in with him, using me for cheap rent while you save money. That's not, here's what's gonna happen. You're moving out. Today. What? You can't just kick me out. Actually, I can. You're not on the lease, remember? You're my guest, and I no longer want you as a guest. This is illegal. I have rights. You do. 30 days notice for month-to-month tenancy. But here's the thing. I don't think you want to wait 30 days. Pulled out another paper. This is a receipt for $8,500. That's roughly what you owe me in unpaid rent and utilities for the last 6 months. I don't have that. I know. So here's my offer. Leave today voluntarily. Take your stuff. Go to Dominic's or wherever. I'll consider us even. You planned this. No, you planned this. I just found out about your plan and made my own. She started crying. The tears that had worked so many times before. Natalie, please, I made a mistake. We can work through this. With therapy? The appointment's in 2 hours? Should I still go? You're being cruel. I'm being cute. You said I was cute when I'm jealous, remember? This is what cute looks like. She tried everything. Begging, bargaining, anger, guilt. Nothing worked. By noon, Dominic showed up with a truck. Guess she called him. They loaded her stuff in silence while I sat on the couch, working on my laptop. Dominic, you happy now? Me, ecstatic. Hey, good luck with the apartment hunting. Market's rough right now. He looked confused. Natalie hadn't told him about our tours. As they loaded the last box, Natalie, I never meant to hurt you. Yes, you did. You just didn't mean to get caught. That's not true. I loved you. You loved my apartment, my stability, my wallet. You loved what I provided while you played house with your ex. She had no response to that. Final update, the aftermath. It's been 3 weeks since Natalie moved out. The apartment's quieter but peaceful. Here's what happened to everyone. Natalie moved in with Dominic immediately, for about a week. Turns out Dominic lived with 3 roommates in a cramped place, not the romantic reunion she'd imagined. According to mutual friends, she lasted 5 days before the reality hit. Dominic wasn't interested in getting their own place. He'd been enjoying the affair specifically because it had no responsibilities. Hotel meetups funded by her, using money she saved by not paying me rent, sneaking around, the thrill of it. Living together, bills, grocery shopping, real life. He bailed. She's currently crashing with Piper, who's already complaining about her not contributing to expenses. Shocking. The best part? She tried to spin the story on social media. Posted about escaping a toxic relationship and choosing love over comfort. Comments were brutal. Girl, you cheated. That's not choosing love, that's just cheating. Didn't you just post about him being the best boyfriend ever last week? Team ex-boyfriend T-Baw. She deleted the post within hours. Dominic completely ghosted her once she moved in. Blocked her number, social media, everything. Turned out he was seeing 2 other women besides Natalie. The watch? He'd reported it lost and claimed insurance. Natalie having it could have gotten her in trouble, so she mailed it back to him anonymously. Me kept the apartment. Without her phantom contributions, I actually have more money each month. Funny how that works. That therapy appointment, I went alone. Told the therapist the whole story. She said my response was calculated but not cruel given the circumstances. Validation feels nice. Started dating again last week. Matched with a woman named Grace on Hinge. She insisted on splitting our first date bill. When I offered to pay, she said, I appreciate it, but I'd like to pay my own way. No obligations, you know? Refreshing. The universe has a sense of humor though. Last Tuesday, exactly a month after I caught Dominic leaving, I ran into Natalie at the grocery store. She looked tired, hair in a messy bun, not the cute kind. Buying ramen and generic cereal. Kevin, hey. How are you? Good. You? I'm figuring things out. Awkward pause. I'm sorry for everything. You didn't deserve that. No, I didn't. I really messed up. Threw away something good for an ex who didn't want you once you were actually available. She flinched. Yeah, well, lesson learned, hopefully. Started to walk away. Kevin, that whole week, the apartments, the therapy, you knew, didn't you? Yeah. Why didn't you just confront me? You laughed at me, called me cute for being jealous when I caught another man in our home, so I showed you what cute looked like. It was torture. It was consequences. Left her standing there with her ramen. Got a text that night from an unknown number. This is Dominic, can we talk? Natalie won't leave me alone, and I thought maybe you could. Blocked. Not my circus. Not my monkeys. Moral of the story, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. When they laugh at your reasonable concerns and call your emotions cute, show them exactly how cute you can be. She thought she was playing 4D chess, using me while setting up her next move. Turns out she was playing checkers, and I flipped the whole board. The watch engraving was right though. Forever yours. Just not the way either of them planned. I'm cute when I'm jealous? Nah, I'm strategic when I'm disrespected. Big difference.